Adesua Omorwan will take us through with stories trending around the world. Adesua, the queen of Edo Kingdom.
Dr. I don't know about that. But thank you so much.
Yes.
So I'm not catchy of here. I'm not here to catch it.
You are not
and I'm not
Abebe
Abebe to do it while OG.
You are not
OG
Guinness.
But I'll try my best.
Yes,
so let's begin what's trending. Former vice presidential running mate to President Muhammadu Buhari in the 2011 election and pastor, Citadel Global Community Church, Lagos, Tunde Bakare, has declared a national movement, guess what, against the Buhari administration with slogan, Nigeria for Nigeria. Now, during his sermon last Sunday, he noted that the time to save Nigeria has come. Let's take a look at the video together.
Somebody say Nigeria for Nigeria movement. I'm letting you know it's about to start. I'm going to champion it. It's going to go like wildfire across this nation. Nigeria for Nigerians. You'll be bigger than Save Nigeria Group. You have never seen anything like it before. It's a movement propelled by God. Nigeria for Nigerians, to deliver us from the hands of oppressors. In the mighty name of Jesus. This is a fight to finish. I'm not going to die for this country. I'm going to live for it. Nigeria will prosper in my lifetime. Nigeria will be saved. Nigeria will be changed. Nigeria will become great. It is the wicked that the land will vomit. In the name of Jesus. Somebody say, wow. The people said, to your tent, O Israel. We have no portion in the house of Jesse anymore. Sovereignty is not in your hand. You are commander-in-chief of nothing except the people put you there. The highest office in the land is the office of the citizen and the office of the president. Nigerians are going to rise. They are going to demand for their rights. Nigeria for Nigeria movement in the name of Jesus. And I dare you to try to stretch your hand against me like you have done to others. Then you will know whether God sent me. I'm just empty. I'm just making noise. In the name of Jesus Christ. Somebody shout, Nigeria for Nigerians. The time to save this country had come. The government can't save us. The military can't save us. We have seen it. Nigerians must rise and demand for what is rightfully theirs. In Jesus' mighty name. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. This is the final one. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I love you. I served you. I respected you. I did everything to make it work for you. But you turned against me and God has turned against you. Get out of my way. Time had come for truth to be spoken. Do you understand me? I am not holding dialogue with anybody anymore. I will not come to you. You will come to me because it is war. Look, when it comes to time, when the time comes for God says, God speak, I don't fear no jack. I only respect people. And I wait for God's bidding. I remember in that bedroom of the president, when I told him, I've come to tell you, you'll be president, and this is the way it will take place, and to walk, I will excuse myself completely to give room to others, but right in my lifetime, this next time around, you are going to be, we were only two in the room. He said, no, I've stood publicly that I would never offer myself. I said, we are canceling it. How are you going to do it? And I laid the thing on the table, and we set it in motion. I moved the motion for the matter at Eagle Square, and you became president. Now my mouth is smelling. It is the same mouth. It is the same Samuel that anointed Saul that God sent to go anoint somebody else. Do you understand me? Nigeria for Nigeria movement begins from now.
Pastor Tunde Bakare there, Dr. Bati and Rufai, no names mentioned, but the message was crystal clear. And the receiver, we know, is President Muhammadu Buhari. But Pastor Bakare on different fora, including here on the morning show, had said he has direct access to President Muhammadu Buhari, and so he will relay some of the problems and challenges of Nigeria to him in person. What has changed?
Yeah, okay, you are right. He didn't mention anybody's name, but there's something in law called innuendo. And innuendo has, significant legal weight. And Pastor Bakare, who is himself a lawyer, knows, the weight and the significance of innuendo, and he deployed it to great effect. Clearly, he was referring, it would seem to me, to President Muhammadu Buhari, because he talked about how he was with him in the bedroom, and he advised him to run again, and the person said, no, I don't want to run again, and he told him that this is God's time, and he got there. And you will recall that Pastor Bakare in 2011 was also running mate to President Muhammadu Buhari. And since the 2015 elections, yes, in various interviews, he has said that, look, if he had anything to say to the president, he will approach him directly. But here you have the same person saying that, look, something has gone terribly wrong with Nigeria. And he has also said publicly that he thinks that governance has been replaced with intimidation and dictatorship. And it's on the basis of that he has expressed support for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. And he's saying that in 2014, he led the Save Nigeria movement. He was one of the activists at the Gani Fahimi Park in Ojota. And he's saying that, look, nobody can arrest him. If you want to arrest him, you try your luck. And that he's not afraid of anybody. Now he's talking about a Nigeria for Nigerians movement. In other words, his position is on all fours with the position also of, those who have been saying we want to take Nigeria back. Now, the question to ask is what happened with a man who had publicly said he has direct access? Is it that Pastor Tunde Bakare, who was part of the 2011 process, the 2015 process, and who has been very active as a prophetic apostolic priest, pastor, and who has also been an activist? How is it that all of a sudden this politically influential pastor has been, sidelined, excluded from the governance process? Is it that he no longer has access to the president's bedroom, as he himself said? But this is a reflection of what is happening. The administration is losing many friends. And I think President Buhari losing a friend like Pastor Tunde Bakare, that indeed will be a very major loss, because now you have many non-state actors, coming up every day, attacking the government. What exactly is wrong? And that's why I keep making the point that President Buhari's legacy, the biggest legacy, will be not just about infrastructure. And I saw Kayode Komolafe, my in-law, KK, making the same argument today in this day. That it's not about the roads you build. It's not about, the refineries that you are able to sort out. It's about how, after President Buhari, Nigeria remains united. That will be the biggest legacy. But with the kind of signs that we're seeing, with non-state actors rebelling against the government, including persons who say you cannot do anything to me, then of course we're in a very difficult place in terms not just of the unity, stability of the country itself, but also the legacy of the incumbent president, President Muhammadu Buhari. So whatever the problem is between these two friends, I think President Buhari should not take it lightly. He should reach out, because a Pastor Tunde Bakare coming out publicly to disown the president of Nigeria, I think it's a very bad signal. The job of the president is to make friends, not to divide the country.
And Rufai?
I mean, I think it was out of The Godfather. They said, keep your friends close. And you know what they say afterwards? Your enemies closer. What happened? That's a big question. I remember this was the same Pastor Tunde Bakare that said God said Buhari had a role, President Buhari had a role, will play a role in stabilizing Nigeria. But is the country stable today? uprising here and there. We're dealing with bandits or terrorists, I should say, for the past 10 years. And we forget that this didn't start now. About 5-6 years ago, there was a report that says herdsmen were the fourth deadliest terrorist group in the world because they had killed more people than the remaining groups. But we're still dealing with that. The question for me is, why is it that Nigeria always goes through this quagmire every time? Why is it that the people never get a break? Why is it that they never truly get what they deserve? Somebody that will bring them together, that will heal their land, and that will help them. I remember when Pastor Tunde Bakare came out in 2012, 2013, 2014, Save Nigeria Group. President Goodluck Jonathan then was the monster. And President Buhari was the saint, was the God sent. You remember how they staged that protest at Ganifa Emi Square against subsidy. Today we are still talking about subsidy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Remember how we had arguments, debates on television, the government side and the private sector side. That debate was moderated by Prince Uduka Obaigwana. I remember that debate. I watched it on television. But we are still talking about subsidy till date. We are still talking about the problems we talked about then till date. So it is just obvious that anybody that leads this country is just a dramatist person. The problem is there's a decadent problem with the politics in this country. And the politics and the people that emerge, something needs to be done about their mindset. Because after 2023, how can you assure me that even if the God-said person or the God-sent person gets into power, we will not change again from Save Nigeria Group to Nigeria Movement to Nigeria will be better movement? Why is that we keep having movements and nothing changes? And that's how, when we return to democracy, we blamed Olusegun Obasanjo for the problems. At some point, we said it was Imam Musa Yar'Adua. At some point, we said it was Goodluck Jonathan. Now we're saying it's Buhari. After Buhari leaves, we'll say it's another person. It is obvious that we've not gotten politics right. Until we get politics right, until we make it fair for all, until we have a system in place that it doesn't matter who is president, but who can truly appeal to the people and develop this country, every region, and bring justice, fairness, and equity, this country will not move forward. Okay. So I am not surprised at what is happening. In fact, Dr. Abati, don't let me quote what you said, because you said somebody is a racist said that yesterday, that something always new always happens. But let me quote another quote. Let me say another quote that they say. They say that when logic ends, Congo begins. Is it fast getting to a point that where logic ends, Nigeria begins? Okay, let's quickly take another story. Some youth in Taraba State, under the umbrella of the Taraba Concern Citizens Forum on Monday, led a peaceful protest against what they describe as extortion by the state government in the name of selling employment forms. The leader of the protesters, Mansour Jerigi, told journalists that the 3,500 naira being charged prospective applicants by the State Civil Service Commission was outrageous. Now, the group wonders why the state government would allegedly extort innocent and poor applicants in the name of employment at such a time like this. Armed with placards of various inscriptions, they are urging the commission to dole out the forms free of charge to applicants seeking civil service jobs. Now, globally, one of the top 10 telltale signs of a scam job or job scam is that you're asked to pay money or send money for forms. It is the one, and recruiting firms tell you all this. But here we have a state in Nigeria asking people to pay for recruitment forms. Is the Taraba State government, is a rhetoric question, but is the Taraba State government running a jobs racket here? No.
The chairman of the Civil Service Commission in Taraba State has admitted that indeed they are charging fees, 3,000 naira, 3,500 naira for an employment form. But his position is that, yes, the people who are protesting, they are in order, they can protest, but they are not protesting in the right manner, that they should follow due process. And what is his explanation? Due process, in this case, means they should write a formal letter to the Civil Service Commission of Taraba State, and that the commission will look at their grievances. Yeah, well, he has spoken in a very moderate, comical manner. But the truth of the matter is, should people pay to a state government to get jobs? Yeah. If you pay 3,500 naira per form, what is the guarantee that you even get the job? I mean, many of these states, we keep saying, are unproductive. And so you find them imposing all kinds of taxation on the people. So for you to even get a job, you have to pay a tax of 3,500 naira. In the midst of this COVID-19 inspired epidemic of empty pockets, there is a pandemic. But one of the fallouts is the epidemic of empty pockets. Oftentimes when I check my pocket, I thought I would find something there, but...
Even you, Dr. Abati.
Sometimes there is nothing there, and I'll be wondering what is going on. So this is the challenge that we face, and I would like to call on the governor of the state, Taraba State, Darius Ishaku. He was in government at the time I was there, to take this matter as a serious matter, not just a matter on the pages of newspapers, and immediately put an end to this oppressive, insensitive, approach to job creation in Taraba State. It doesn't make sense, not just because we are in Lagos. It makes no sense to anybody in any part of the world. Now, Nigeria has an employment rate of 33.3%.
Yes.
The other day, Rotus Odiri Afolabi brought a story about the state of unemployment in the country. And the actual fact is that in real terms, when you look at unemployment and underemployment, Nigeria has over 50% unemployment rate. Now, the government should be seen, whether in Taraba or elsewhere or in Akwa Ibom, to be helping the people to create jobs, to give opportunities. Finally, it's a reflection of the crisis that we face in Nigeria. I say it often. I think as you grow older, you tend to tell stories. My children tell me you tell too many stories. But the truth of the matter is that when we were undergraduates, in our final years, companies will come to the campus to recruit you. They were begging people with jobs. When we went through the NYSC, they will come to the NYSC camp to come and beg you to take a job. But in today's Nigeria, the Nigerian government is asking people to pay. That's extortion.
Yes. That is a concern.
Adeso, I said it before. I pray Nigeria doesn't get to the stage like they say about Congo, that where logic ends, Congo begins. So I pray we don't get to start saying where logic ends, Nigeria begins. Adeso, they say they should pay 3,500 per form. The national safety net to give to poor people is 5,000 naira. If you remove 3,500 and pay, out of the 5,000 naira government gives you, how much will be left?
Well, Rufai, you keep referring to Congo. If I give you the street interpretation of Congo, will go and carry stick and eat my... No, after the program, we will discuss Congo. And that's all.